I refer to this one as the heartbreak song of the EP.
I had a vision of you leaving once you started talking to me. You're not superstitious, so I know you find that too hard to believe.
I didn't actually have this vision that I detail in this song, but me having visions is something that was like a running gag, a running joke within our relationship that I wanted to include it in this song.
Hi, hello, how are ya? It has been a hot minute since I have posted to this channel. I am making this video to announce that for the past year, I have been working on a songwriting project called To You. Admittedly, it is nowhere near done, but the songs are written, and this Friday, November 5th, I'm going to be posting the demos for the songs onto my other YouTube channel, Nedy Johnson.
I watched you go, didn't know why. I've always had this dread feeling inside. I watched you leave,
it's like, it'd be one thing if you just like didn't do it then because you didn't want me to see it. But it's like the fact that you're not grieving at all. And I know you're not. That's why I put that lyric in there. And that's why I changed it, because that's more fucked up.
Never thought I'd lose you like this. Never thought you'd kill me with your lips.
I never thought that this would be the situation that would cause you to act this way. I never thought that in this situation you would act this way. You would be so selfish that you would put yourself first when I'm the one in danger, in actual danger, that you would choose the person who's putting me in danger above me.
Never thought is everybody else's favorite on the EP. And I was in my feelings. I was boo-hoo-hooing everywhere. And I wrote it the day after I left the job / left the guy.
I tried my damnedest not to fall for a boy who was taken in love. But crimson red scars felt like melodies sent to me from up above.
I tried. I really did. I tried my damnedest not to fall for a boy who was taken in love. I really tried, and I would sit there day after day at work and be like, I need to not be feeling like this. I would try and distract myself. I went on Hinge and was talking to these other guys and really thought I was over it, but then I would have dreams that would be like, nah, bitch, you're not over it. And then I would be talking to my family and they'd be like, you're obviously in love with this guy. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. My mom even was like, how did you not know? And I was like, because I'm in denial. Like, I'm getting behind the scenes. Did you want to say hi? I'm just going to put it on my YouTube channel. This is Steve. He's our engineer for the day.
Engineering quote marks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited about these songs. I've been working on them for the past year, and I recently went through a really bad situation and I was able to process it and move on from it because of these songs. And they tell a complete story within themselves and together, and I'm just so proud of the songwriting. I'm just so proud of how I've been able to develop my songwriting over the past 2 years. This is actually what I've been doing for the past 2 years since I stopped making YouTube videos religiously. This is why I deleted all of my YouTube videos except for the musical ones, because I have been working on developing my songwriting.
Held on to your guilty feeling inside. You put me here, now you've gone cold. Same as they come just means same as they go.
This can be an allusion to Covet again because of the outro. I'm bleeding in my chest. My heart is bleeding in my chest, and you're fucking watching it and you're encouraging it because it makes you feel better about yourself.
There was a moment while the keys were being laid down where we just lost our fucking mind. Like Phil, the producer, especially just like lost his mind about how things were going. Because I honestly wasn't ready for the studio when I first came to Phil, but I was just emotionally ready to just get the shit out there. Because I'd been sitting on the songs for 2 years at that point. And I was just like, I was running on spite, y'all. I was running just on sheer spite. And I was like, I'm just ready to get shit out there.
Never thought you'd Hurt me with your lips. Did you ever love me? Or was that? Where are we? Where did we go?
So good.
Let's start over. Or was that part of the trick? Never thought I'd lose you like this.
Do that like 5 times. Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to keep singing or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I never thought I'd lose you like this. Never thought you'd kill me with your lips. Did you ever love me, or was that part of the trick? Never thought I'd lose you like this.
Alright, one more time.
And it was just like this gleeful moment, and it was just so great to have this like moment of pride and joy and community from this song that, like, when I first wrote it was like very my heart was broken. Like it was my first love, and it was my first heartbreak. Everything as far as context goes, as far as like what's going to happen next goes, it comes across within the verses, and then the full weight of the emotion wraps up within the chorus to the point where it doesn't need a bridge. That would just be overkill.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 choices. Was she worth this? Never thought I'd lose you like this. Never thought I'd lose you. Never.
Were you doing this intentionally? Was this really intentional manipulation on your part, or are you just a dumbass? Like I will never know.
Did you even love me, or was that part of the trick?
I always thought it'd be you leaving me. I didn't think I would have to be the one to leave you. And that's why it hurts more, because I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to have to be the one to end it. I always thought it was going to be you. After we finished the EP and it released, I sent the link to the guy. I have no idea if he listened to it or not. At this point, I don't give a fuck. But the point is, I emailed him and I went on this like huge rant, but I also, in the middle of it, accepted my role in it and then went back to like, but you did it. Petty Nedy. I talked about like releasing an EP, releasing music, but I don't think he ever really believed that I could. And so even just me sending the link, let alone these songs being about him, but me just sending the link is like, fuck you, I did it. And after I had that gratification, I'm not gonna lie, I had a shit ton of anxiety. But once I got past that, now I'm just in this pocket of like, I genuinely don't care.
Did you even love me, or was that part of the trick?
And I think I'm very proud of this whole EP. Once you get to this song in particular, you can go back to the first 3 songs and look at all of what would be green lights on an initial listen and go back and listen to them and be like, no, those are red flags. Those are all of them are red flags. The meaning of the entire project changes once you finished it for a first listen. And reflecting on this one, like, I don't have much to say except that everybody fucking loves this song. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, because everybody loves it, this is always the one I include in everything. So I'm like a little tired of it, honestly, but it's a good song. I like it. I wrote it.
Did you even love me, or was that part of the trick?
And I'm very proud of that, because I'm now in a place in my songwriting where I'm able to feed you enough information for you to get the song on its own. But once you listen to the project in its entirety, it changes the whole meaning of each individual song and each individual line.
Thank you so much.